it was redirecting to a very sketchy website.
You know what this is? Here, let me read it for you. The IEEE Robotics and Automation Letters Best Paper Award Honorable Mention is hereby presented to Bruno Arcangelo. And this was for the last paper that I published during my PhD. For reference, this means that paper was in the top 10 out of around 1,500 published papers in RAL in 2024. And that sounds amazing. It's definitely an achievement. In fact, I didn't have access to my previous university email accounts, and that's where this email went to. And it was my PhD supervisor who called me, and I have never seen him so happy or proud in my life. Like, he legitimately said it was one of the greatest achievements he's ever had in his career. Obviously, he guided me through this paper, and he's one of the authors, so it's an achievement for him as well. But regardless, the point is, it is a great achievement. And yet, it sits on my shelf, hidden away, not framed as it should be, for everyone to see. And I feel like this is a pattern that I've been cultivating for years now. What I mean is, I don't truly celebrate any of my achievements. Not really. I'll post an Instagram story saying, oh, I'm happy. I'll talk about it with some friends and my girlfriend. But other than that, I feel like it's 1 second of acknowledgement, and then I completely forget about it. I just put it to the side and I just don't remember. And looking back, I feel like I do this all the time. I finished my bachelor's with a first, and I didn't even go to my graduation. I finished my PhD at the age of 25 with 2 strong publications, one of them even getting this award, and still I feel like I just downplay it. It doesn't really hit me yet. But it's not just regarding my studies or my work. I feel like I've made a pretty nice life for myself. I have a set routine. I go to the gym. I eat well. I maintain a somewhat clean house. I live by myself. I'm financially stable. And yet, I always feel like I am behind. I am always stressed that I should be doing more, accomplishing more. And I think I have those feelings precisely because I do not acknowledge what I have achieved enough. And I think the point here is not to brag about what I've done, but also not swing the pendulum on the opposite direction and just downplay everything that's, yeah, I've done some cool stuff, I think. And just now I'm starting to see some consequences from this mindset. I should be using this track record of what I am able to do to combat the persistent imposter syndrome, to remind myself that I have done hard stuff before and I can keep doing hard stuff, and to give me the stepping ground to keep on reaching higher and higher. Reminding myself that I do have that stepping ground. I'm not starting from zero here. I got thinking about this because around 2 weeks ago, I submitted a fellowship application for the first time. It was my first time trying to get a grant of any sorts. And honestly, I don't remember the last time I struggled so much on a task. I had to meet with industry partners so that they will support my application. I had to write around 10,000 words, and the word count isn't the issue. If it was 10,000 words of a technical paper, I am very experienced with that. I am perfectly fine writing methodologies. But my god, certain sections of that fellowship, I was just completely at a loss. Like, at sea, no clue. In that exact moment, when I know that I don't know what I'm doing and that I will need to learn how to do this, that's exactly when I should look back and say, hey, you've got through hard stuff before, you learned hard stuff before, you can do this again. And I feel like I didn't have that. I feel like I didn't look back, and that made the writing so much harder. I feel like I was really fighting myself to get it done. And yeah, I got it done in the end. But not only was it not as enjoyable as it should have been, like an exploratory thing, I'm working on this new thing, it should be exciting. I'm submitting a grant proposal for the first time in my academic life. But no, I think due to my lack of self-confidence, I ended up procrastinating way too much on it. And I know that I didn't submit my best work. I'm still proud that I managed to submit something in the end with industry partners. But yeah, I think this is something to work on for the future. Usually at the end of these rants, I give a little, oh, this is what I'm going to do going forward. Well, I don't really know how I'm going to change my behavior towards acknowledging my achievements. But if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I will probably go ahead and actually frame this. It looks really nice, to be fair. But yeah, a word of first-hand advice: celebrate your successes and don't forget them.